Skinny Hardaway Southern T back with another EP. And I know I'm bright and early this morning. But I woke up this morning, I really ain't even went to sleep yet. I took me a little nap. I woke up and I came back to my side of town. But shit, I woke up this morning and then, I got to thinking, with all the headlines and shit, we got going around all the news and boxes. It's a lot to unwrap. It's a lot to take in and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Let me say what's up to my people in the building. Shout out my guy, Calvinello, the best name on YouTube. What's good, Calvinello? Appreciate you stopping through bright and early. Y'all beat me here this morning. Shout out my guy, Calvinello. He said, hello, world. Hello, world. Yeah, we up early talking this good boxing. We about to let me rinse up my guy as a matter of law. Shout out my guy as a matter of law. Let me rinse you up this morning. What's good, brother? Shout out my guy, Fred Hall. Fred, where the fuck you been, Fred? He said morning to you. How are you, brother? Long time no talk. Fred, hey, y'all. Dog, Fred Hall, y'all, is the dude that taught me how to make YouTube videos. He taught me how to, create videos, set them up as their own videos, and put them and upload them to YouTube. Shout out my guy, Fred Hall. Shout out my guy, Fred. He one of the first people to help a nigga out when I started my channel. When I say one of the first people, I mean one of the first people. Shout out my guy, Fred Hall. Appreciate you sliding through this jump, Fred. Long time no see, my brother. Terry Cunning, what's good, OG? Shout out my guy, Terry Cunning. He says, salute, Skinny. Top of the morning to you, too, my brother. DS, my brother from Australia. What time is it? What day and what time is it in Australia right now, DS? Shout out my guy, DS, sliding through this junk. Glad you can make it. As a matter of law, you said, T, what up, boy? What's up, as a matter of law? Let me ring you up. As a matter of law. You've been here long enough. G. Let me ring you up. I'm going to be here this morning, too, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm going to be here this morning. I got a little time this morning. Because this is a real question that I'm asking y'all right now. This is a real question up there. This ain't, what you call it? This ain't a hypothetical question. This ain't a hypothetical question, you know what I mean? This is a real question I got presented up here. It's a lot of Ghost. What's good, Ghost? Shout out to fam Ghost. Appreciate you sliding through this young Ghost. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that like button as you roll in. Greatly appreciate it. Watch your attitude as you roll in. Shout out my guy, Flossy Boxing. Appreciate you sliding through this, John Flossy. Y'all boys up early this morning, ain't it? Shout out my guy, Flossy Boxing, sliding through this junk. You know what I mean? But, it's a lot going on in the world of boxing. I'm going to hit y'all with another Southern T later. Some shit that I kind of just been paying attention to, looking around, about Canelo and his opponents and all that, John Ryder, his potential opponents, John Ryder, Boo Boo Andrade, Charlo, Triple G, B-Val, Viterbiel, Joe Smith, all them. We gonna have us, we gonna have us a convo about that a little later. But right now, I want to ask a question. I want to pose a question. This is a real question. This is shout out my guy Flowers. Okay, yeah, you're going to get that bag, fam. I'm at work. You at work. Let's get to working, man. I got a question. I want to pose a question to y'all. There's three people on this. There's three people on this headline right now. Three people. See, Ghost said duck. Ghost said duck, and TikToker pretending to be a boxer. What they got in common, man? And I really won't try to answer it. I really won't try to. I really won't try to answer it. I really want to try to answer because this is a real question. I want to see if somebody, got the answer or whatnot. But what they got in common. Y'all really want to try to answer that for me? I want to try to answer that for me. DS said outpricing actions and words not matching up. DS said outpricing themselves. Okay, I got some small motherfuckers in here. This morning. But yeah, okay. So let's take a step back real quick. Deshaun Williams said, wow, It's always a blessing when the parlays come through. Oh, yes, Deshaun. Oh, yes. Shout out my guy, Deshaun Thompson, sliding through the jump. We're just sliding through this jump, fam. He said one of these ones is not the same. One of these ones is not the same. Yeah, so let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Terrence Crawford. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all the first thing that they got. I'm gonna give y'all the first. I'm gonna give y'all the first thing that they got in common, right? All of these guys up here are good fighters. They all are good fighters. They all are talented fighters. You know, they all are former champions. You know what I mean? Ryan Garcia hasn't had a major belt, but he has had a belt before. Jason Williams said, I'm trying to explain how Buzz fits in this picture. That's what I'm about to explain, bro. I'm about to explain it, Jason. I need you're going to have to stick around now because it all ain't going to make sense, at first word. No, it ain't going to make sense at first word. I need you to stick around. I'm finna explain it. Now, they all are good fighters, right? They all are former champions. Now, Ryan Garcia never held a major belt, but, he a former champion, right? They all are highly talented boxers, They all are highly talented boxers. Yes, Bud is a current champion. They all are highly talented boxers. You know what I mean? They all possess a lot of ability. But I noticed this. Now, we got some answers on here at T20. What's good? He said, I don't know about Ryan. He's not that proven for real. Oh, you mean having a lot of talent? I think Ryan talented. He hasn't proved it yet, but I think Ryan talented. You know what I mean? David Benavidez hasn't really proven it yet, but I think he's talented. You know what I mean? I could really argue. I could argue that, I could argue that Bud, hasn't necessarily proven it against a top fighter, but I'm not going to do that because I respect Bud too much to do that. And I know Bud, is pound for pound in the world. But, the thing that they have in common mostly, y'all, is it's two things. I'm gonna start with the lighter one first. I'm gonna start with the lighter one first. The first thing they have in common, y'all, is they call a lot of names. They call a lot of names, but they don't fight majority of the names that they call. You know what I mean? It's almost kind of like they call these names and they're using these other people's names, to kind of promote a lesser fight. You get what I mean? They're doing a lot of, David Benavidez is seen as the boogeyman. Terrence Crawford is seen as, a boogeyman, one of the best fighters in the world. Ryan Garcia ain't seen as no boogeyman. Ryan Garcia just, do a lot of talking and not a lot of action behind it. But all three of these guys up here, they call out a lot of names. If you over the years really go look at, the list of the names of people that they've called out, it's an impressive list. It's an impressive list of names that they have calling out. Let's start with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia called out Tank Davis. Ryan Garcia called out Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia called out Javier Fortuna. Ryan Garcia called out Jojo Diaz. Ryan Garcia called out Cruz. Shout out to my guy Seawood, my guy Jason Williams. The only name Bud called out they got people in their feelings is Spence. Who else? Now, I'm not saying who got people in their feelings, Jason. I'm saying he called out a lot of names. I didn't even say Spence. I wasn't even talking about Spence. I'm not talking about Spence. I'm not talking about Spence at all. He called out. Let's start with Bud. Let's start with Bud first, since Jason Williams, since he brought it up. Let's start with Bud first. And I'm not going to say Earl Spence. He called out Keith Thurman. He never fought Keith Thurman. He called out Manny Pacquiao. He never fought Manny Pacquiao. You know what I mean? He called out. He called out. He called out Sean. Now he actually didn't call out Sean Porter. Sean Porter called him out, and he said that he really didn't want to fight Sean Porter until he got mandated. But he called out Manny Pacquiao. He called out Keith Thurman. He called out and he called out Errol Spence. Didn't fight either. He has yet to fight, either of those guys. Ryan Garcia called out Tank Davis. Ryan Garcia called out. Okay, I said Ryan Garcia already. David Benavidez called out Jamal Charlo. He called out Boo Boo Andrade. He called out Canelo. He called out Caleb Plant. And he has yet to fight. He has yet to fight, either of those guys. Now, the first thing that these guys have in common is that they call a lot of names, but they haven't necessarily lately been fighting these names. You know what I mean? And this is not a shot against just Bud. I'm taking shots at Ryan Garcia and David Benavidez too. You know what I mean? But I'm just the facts are the facts. These guys have been calling out a lot of names, and they haven't, been fighting the names that they have been calling out. They've been calling out names, and they've been giving us, other fights. I'm not gonna say bad fights because all the fights are not bad. Every fight can't be a championship fight. Every fight can't be against a top 10 opponent. Every fight can't be against a top guy in the division. But y'all notice I said this. Peter Pan was good. Peter Pan was good. What's good, brother? We got to sliding through this jump, fam. Shout out my guy Jason Williams sliding through this jump. My guy Flossie Boxing. My guy DS. My guy Ghost. My guy Peter Pan. What's good, y'all? Shout out all the fam in the building this morning. Appreciate y'all sliding through. And DS said Bo Mac messed up that Manny Pacquiao fight. True. Agreed. Now also, y'all look. Another thing they got in common. Now this one y'all ain't gonna like too much. This one y'all not gonna like this one too much. They have yet to, another thing they have in common is they have yet to fight. They have yet to fight a top 10 opponent in their division. Now I did my homework. Yes, Bud beat Sean Porter. Sean Porter is, a top 5 person in their division. Sean Porter is, one of the great welterweights of our time, right? But the time that Bud fought him, Sean Porter wasn't, top 5. He wasn't top 5, in a division type deal. He wasn't. And if you take away Sean Porter, Bud hasn't fought anybody in the top 10 in his division. David Benavidez has yet to fight a top 5 or 10 opponent in his division. And Ryan Garcia has yet to fight a top 5 or top 10 opponent in his division. You know what I mean? So I know at first sight people go see, oh, you got Bud up here with Ryan. You got Bud and David Benavidez, up here with Ryan Garcia. And I understand how, that could be confusing. You know what I mean? I understand how that could be confusing. But if we really look at it, all the guys that I got up on these pictures, they are good fighters, right? Good fighters. But also all these guys up on these pictures, they haven't necessarily been fighting the guy that Kaiser Porter is the best. Spence, you keep bringing up Spence, bro. I'm not even talking about Spence. I'm not talking about Spence. Okay. Let's say that Porter is the best guy that Spence fought, right? When Bud fought him, he wasn't a top 5 opponent. So my Southern T remains the same. This is not even about Errol Spence. But a Bud fan, I can't even have a conversation with a Bud fan without, trying to shit on Errol Spence. This is not an Errol Spence conversation. Where was you at, Jason Williams, yesterday when we was talking about Errol Spence? You mean like you talking like they don't? Well, what I'm saying is I don't care how good Porter is. Porter could be the best opponent in the world. Bud beat Porter, and the Porter that Bud beat was better than Errol. Fine. You can have that, Jason Williams. But what I'm saying is he hasn't fought a top 5 or top 10 opponent in 5 years. He hasn't. Sean Porter wasn't top 5 when Bud fought him. He was top 10. For the names that they called out, let's do this. Let's make it about Bud. Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao. He didn't even call out Sean Porter. He didn't call out Sean Porter. He was mandated to fight Sean Porter. He was forced to fight Sean Porter. He called out Errol Spence. He called out Keith Thurman. He called out Manny Pacquiao. Did Bud Crawford fight Keith Thurman? Did Bud Crawford fight Errol Spence? Or did Bud Crawford fight Manny Pacquiao? Ryan Garcia called out Tank Davis. He called out Devin Haney. He called out Ryan Fortuna. Did he fight any of those guys? Dave Benavidez called out Jamal Charlo. He called out Bubu Andrade. He called out Caleb Plant. Did he fight any of those guys? No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Now, Jay Williams, I don't want to hurt Jay. Well, Jay, if those fights can't happen, why we giving him credit for calling these guys out? He should just shut the fuck up then. He should just shut the fuck up if he can't fight him. If they're on the PBC side, so I can't fight. So why he calling for him? And Manny Pacquiao was not on the PBC side. Manny Pacquiao was not on the PBC side. Answer my question, bro. Manny Pacquiao was not on the PBC side, bro. He was not. And then, matter of fact, well, fuck it, since we gonna make this about Bud, let's go even deeper then. I'm finna get up. Let's go even deeper, y'all. Bob Arum came out his mouth and said that Bud Crawford can fight Keith Thurman if he wanted to. He came out his mouth and said that he can fight Errol Spence if he wanted to. And I can go find you an interview. Bud was sitting at the desk. The interviewer was standing up, and he said, Bud can fight all of these guys if he wanted to. Bob Arum said that out of his mouth. I understand all that. I understand all that. But the fact remains, he didn't fight him. He called him out. And when it comes to Manny Pacquiao, he had that fight on the table, and he didn't sign the contract. Bud Crawford had the Manny Pacquiao contract on the table. Manny Pacquiao signed his contract. He signed his contract and sent it to Bud. Bud didn't sign his end of the deal as far as that Manny Pacquiao situation goes. You know what I mean? But the fact remains, though, I don't care the excuse for it. The fact remains that, all these guys up here have been calling names and not fighting them. All these guys up here combined has only fought one top 10 opponent in 4 years. All three of these fighters combined up here has only fought one top 10 opponent in 4 years. And neither of them has fought a top 5 opponent in 4 years. Sean Porter was ranked like number 8 when Bud fought him. That's all I'm saying. Ryan Garcia really is just a joke move. Ryan Garcia is really just a joke. You know what I mean? He's just a joke. But he does have something in common with you. Everybody up here has a lot in common, bro. And I start this by saying everybody up here is talented. Everybody up here has, everybody up here is a champion or a former champion. You know what I mean? Everybody up here has championship medal. Ryan Garcia had a regular belt, but he got championship medal, right? All good fighters. But these guys, they talk a lot. They do a lot of talking. They do a lot of name calling. They get a lot of praise for it. But neither of these guys have stepped in the ring. With a top 5 opponent in the last 4 to 5 years. Only one of these guys has stepped in there, with a top 10 opponent in the last 4 fights. He said, keep it real, fam. We know Ryan's a joke. When you put proven fights in this category, you're taking shots. I mean, you can feel how you want to feel, Jason. I don't care if you feel I'm taking shots. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck if you feel I'm taking shots, Jason. You think I give a fuck about that? I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that, bro. I don't. I'm stating facts, though. You could be offended by it, but I'm stating facts, though. You could be offended by it. I don't give a damn who offended by it, tell you the truth. Be real with you. I don't give a fuck. I'm just, I'm just telling you the truth. I know there's Bud fans, and you can say what you want, Jay Williams. You a Bud fan. I can tell by the way you write. I can tell by how you're writing. I can tell by how you answer. You a Bud fan. Whenever you bring out the truth about it, whenever you bring facts to the table, whenever you bring shit to the table about, Bud, people say you hating on them. You know what I mean? They say you hating on them. They say you taking shots at them. You. But I literally just told you, I didn't say nothing wrong. What did I say wrong up here, y'all? Did Bud not call out Keith Thurman? Look, y'all in the Crush. What's good, fam? What's good, fam? Y'all. Did Ryan Garcia call out? I really want y'all to answer me. I want y'all to be responsive right now. I need y'all help right now. I want y'all to be responsive right now. I want y'all to answer me. Did Ryan Garcia call out Ryan Fortuna, Devin Haney, and Tank Davis? Did Ryan Garcia, I want y'all to answer me. Did Ryan Garcia call out Tank Davis, Fortuna, and Devin Haney? Did Ryan Garcia not call them out? I want real answers. Okay, he did. Now did David Benavidez not call out Jamal Charlo? Did David Benavidez not call out Jamal Charlo, Boo Boo Andrade, and Caleb Plant? Did David Benavidez call out Jamal Charlo, Boo Boo Andrade, and Caleb Plant? Did he call them out? So we got Ryan calling out his folks. We already said this facts. Okay, yes. Okay. Now did Bud Crawford did Bud Crawford call out Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, and Manny Pacquiao? Did Bud Crawford call out Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, and Manny Pacquiao? Simple questions, y'all. Simple questions. Did Bud Crawford call out Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, and Manny Pacquiao? Yes, he did. He did. So how am I taking a shot at Bud Crawford by saying that David Benavidez, Ryan Garcia, and Bud Crawford lately have been calling out names and not fighting them, bro? That's not taking a shot at nobody. That's stating facts. It's stating facts, bro. Now I got another question for y'all. Was Fortuna now they called out these people, right? They called out these people, and they ended up not fighting these people. At the time where they called out these people, what's the people that they decided to fight ranked in the top 10? Ryan Garcia called out Fortuna and Devin Haney and Tank Davis. He ended up fighting a guy named Tofu. Tofu is not ranked in the top 10. You know what I mean? Benavidez called out Jamal Charlo, called out Boo Boo Andrade. He ended up fighting Ronald Ellis. It's called now Ronald Ellis. You know what I mean? He saying the fact is Boost is calling out a lot of names as well. Where is his picture? He is even calling out retired Porter. Yeah, Boost is calling out, but Boost hadn't had fights made. Terrence Crawford, Ryan Garcia, and Dave Benavidez actually had fights, made. Ryan Garcia was in a fight with Fortuna, pulled out. Crawford was in a fight with Manny Pacquiao and pulled out. David Benavidez was in a fight with Caleb Plant, lost his belt on the scale. You get what I mean? So Boost hasn't had an opportunity yet. Boost hadn't had a big opportunity fight yet. These guys I'm talking about has had opportunities to fight big fights and they didn't take them. That's where I'm getting at. Like, these are fighters who's had the opportunity. You know what I mean? And he, hadn't had the chance to fight him. You know what I mean? So it's a little different. You know what I mean? He hadn't had one laid out on the table for him. Like, that was good, Kinetic. Appreciate you sliding through this junk. Glad you can make it. Appreciate you sliding through this junk. Hey, Kinetic. Can y'all do your boy a favor and understand, man? Understand, dog. And understand. This is clearly just me bringing light to situations that need to have light, brought to it. For real. For real. I just posed the question. I really want y'all to answer it. I posed the question. Shout out my girl Karma sliding through. Appreciate you sliding through this junk, Karma. Glad you can make it. Yeah, tell them, Calvinello, hit that like button. Hit that like. And again, I'm not. This is not me. This is not me taking shots at nobody. I'm really bringing the question to y'all. I'm bringing the question to y'all to the light. Did he not call? These guys have been calling out top names, and it's hard to find a top 10 opponent on their resume as of late. That's all I'm saying. I ain't even calling them ducks, because all these guys up here, I'm calling Ryan Garcia a duck. I'm most definitely calling Ryan Garcia a duck. And Benavidez has been moving like a duck, as of late, as they've been calling these names and, fighting less than competition. I feel like a lot of these guys are using the big fighter's name as promo. Watch this, y'all. Ryan Garcia called out Tank Haney and Fortuna and JoJo. The nigga fought Tofu. When Bud Crawford called out Manny Pacquiao, he ended up fighting who? He ended up fighting Jose Benavidez or some shit like that. You know what I mean? He called Terrence Crawford called out Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao, Keith Thurman, and he fought motherfucking Jose Benavidez. You get what I mean? David Benavidez called out Jamal Charlo, and he called out Bubu Andrade, and he fighting motherfucking who this man finna fight right now? He fighting motherfucking, I forgot who he fighting. Gravell. He fighting somebody, not Gravell. Who the fuck is Benavidez? He fighting Lemieux. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a lot of calling these big names. That's going on only to fight, lesser opponents. Man. And that's really where I'm at with it, man. It ain't a shot at nobody, but I'm just noticing the pattern. What's good, Exclusive? Shout out my guy, Exclusive News Insider. Appreciate you, Exclusive. Shout out my guy, Calvinello, keeping me right. Yeah, Lemieux. Shout out my guy, Exclusive News Insider. Appreciate y'all good folks sliding through this morning. Can y'all do your boy a favor? Can y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't as you roll in? Can y'all do your boy a favor? Can y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel this morning? I'm in here posing the question to y'all. I really want y'all to answer this question. I'm finna put the beautiful. I'm trying to get Karma on the team, y'all. Karma playing with me. Karma keep calling me ugly and stupid and saying I can't read good and shit. I'm trying to get Karma on the team. I'm trying to get Karma on this jump. Man, but Karma giving me the runaround, y'all. Y'all gotta tell, hey, y'all do me a favor. Y'all tell Karma, say, Karma, come on, Southern T. Y'all tell Karma how much y'all love her and how much we want to see her on Southern T. Y'all gonna tell her how we feel about it. G5, what's good, G5? Shout out my guy G5. Glad y'all good folks can make it. I'm asking y'all a question this morning. I'm posing a question y'all this morning. I know y'all good brothers. I know y'all good brothers know about to go to the money, about to go get them good check. She said, I know y'all about to go get that money. All that good shit. But I want to pose y'all a question real quick before y'all go get to the money, y'all. Before y'all go get all that good money, I want to pose y'all a question real quick. What do these three fighters in this picture have in common? And I understand if you're a fan. And all that good shit of these fighters. I understand. I'm a fan of boxing, y'all. Yes, I'm an Errol Spence fan, and I don't really, you can call him drunk, you can say duck, this guy duck. I'm gonna give you all that. You can have it. But I'm gonna put that mirror up. I'm gonna put that mirror up in front of everybody, not just my favorite fighter. Because you put that mirror up in front of Errol Spence, and then you put that mirror up in front of a lot of these fighters, you realize that Errol Spence is doing 10 times better than a lot of these fighters. Because watch this, y'all still have yet to Y'all still have yet to tell me, name me an opponent, without saying Sean Porter. Now look, understand that Sean Porter was Bud Crawford's last fight. That fight happened last year. Sean Porter is the only name, and Sean Porter wasn't top 5 when Bud beat him. He was top 10. He was like number 8 or number 7. Tell me a name in these 3 fighters' resume as of late that's a top 10 fighter. You can name Sean Porter. For all 3 of them, you can name Sean Porter, right? But that's it. You got 3 top fighters, Dave Benavidez, Terrence Crawford, Ryan Garcia, and you could only name me 1 top 10 opponent that they fought in the last 4 or 5 years. In the last 4 or 5 years, bro. But now watch this. But now tell me the top 10 opponents' name that these guys have called out in the last 4 or 5 years. That list is long. That's a long list, y'all. Y'all ain't hearing me right now. Y'all ain't hearing me right now. Y'all ain't hearing me right now. That's a long list. That's a long list. The list of the names that they've actually fought in the top 10 is a lot shorter than the list of the names that they've called out in the top 10. Y'all ain't hearing me right now. Y'all ain't hearing me right now. And again, everybody on this list, everybody I got up here in this picture, everybody that you see up here are good to great fighters. Ryan Garcia, why do they consider? Now he pound for pound, Blackjack. He pound for pound, Blackjack. He pound for pound. I ain't gonna do him like that. He for sure, he most definitely pound. He's a pound for pound talent. He's a pound for pound talent for sure. He's a top 10 talent for sure, pound for pound. You know, if you're talking about division to division. Now he most definitely is a pound for pound talent. He earned that right. He earned it right. He earned it right. I never take that from him, Blackjack. But I also know facts. Just like that's a fact. He is pound for pound. Just like a fact, he is a pound for pound talent. Just like a fact that boy is great. That boy is great. It's also a fact that if you really, he said Ryan trash is fucked up. It's okay to say it. Now I don't think he trash. And to be real, Jay Will, I don't think he trash Jay Will. I don't think he trash Jay Will because I think he's talented. I don't think he applying himself. I don't think he pushing himself with Ryan Garcia. Either when Earl moves up, we'll see how special he really is. But I don't care. Exclusive. I don't care if Earl not special, bro. I don't care if he's not special. Earl could lose every fight from here on to the end. I'm still gonna fuck with him, bro. I'm still gonna fuck with him. But the thing is, I expect Errol Spence to lose fights, bro. You know why I really expect Errol to lose fights, y'all? Let's just be real, y'all. Y'all really know why he said that boy got no heart. Y'all really know why I expect Errol Spence to lose fights, bro? Because Errol Spence faces tough competition. Let's do the latter since we keep bringing up Errol Spence, because I'm trying my best not to talk about Errol Spence. I'm literally trying my best not to bring up Spence. But since we talking about Spence, let's talk about Spence for a second. Let's look at Errol Spence's resume, right? Let's look at Errol Spence's resume. Top 5, top 5, top 5, top 5, top 5, top 7, top 5. Come on now. So I expect Errol Spence to lose. Bro. Errol Spence got boots in front of him. Errol Spence got the 154 champs in front of him. Errol Spence got your Daniel Ugas in front of him right now. Errol Spence is going to lose. He go lose, bro. He's going to lose. He's going to lose, bro. I understand this. I accepted this, bro. Errol Spence is going to lose, bro. You don't fight top 5, top 5, top 5, top 5, top 5, top 5, and keep winning. This shit don't work like that. It don't work like that, bro. So that ain't my problem with Errol Spence. A loss ain't my problem. Bro. My problem is when you say people names, you get me excited about good fights. When you say people names, you get me excited about good fights. You get me hyped and shit about good fights, and then we don't get them, and you end up fighting scrubs. I don't like that. I don't like that shit. I don't like that part of the game. I don't like that part of the game, man. He said Bud has been training the American Con. Yeah, I saw that. Bud over there with him right now. He over there with him right now. I don't expect Errol Spence to go undefeated, though. I don't. I don't expect Errol Spence to go undefeated. I expect Errol Spence to fight good fights, though. He's Ali the greatest, has several losses. He said when you fight the best, he's Ali the greatest, has several losses, but look how he bounced back. Facts, bro. I expect that man to lose. Undefeated, truthfully, if you go undefeated, I look at you different because I feel like you ain't challenge yourself enough. Especially you go undefeated in less than 30 and 40 fights and shit. You ain't really challenge yourself enough. You know what I mean? Is that the problem with Ryan is he had a great system behind him that kept him relevant while not fighting and could get him all the fights he wanted, but he turned them down. Oh yeah, them facts. Ryan turned down more big fights. Than a little bit. This joint is most definitely for Ryan. This joint is for Ryan 10 times out of 10. It's to a lesser degree. You know, with Bud and Benavidez, but this joint for sure for Ryan. Like Ryan done called out more names than anybody up here. Ryan done called out Tank, Fortuna, JoJo, Devin, motherfucking Manny Pacquiao, motherfucking Mikey Garcia, motherfucking Tevin Farmer, motherfucking bro, that man done called out hella people. You know what I mean? Shout out my guy Flawless sliding through this joint. That man done called out hella people. This most definitely for sure. This is most definitely for sure for Ryan Garcia. And believe it or not, I was a believer in Ryan Garcia. I'm finna strike my blood. Yeah, facts. Fortuna. I was a believer in Ryan Garcia. And Haney. Said behind Tank, Ryan is the most physically talented guy at 135, but he not tough like that. Behind Tank, Ryan, physically talented. Man, you know what? I don't know. Exclusive. I get what you're going, G. I get where you're going with it, G. Just talent alone, yeah, I say that, but you know who came to my mind when you said that? Exclusive. Shout out my boy Exclusive. My boy Exclusive, amateur boxer too, y'all. He an amateur boxer, Exclusive News Insider. He an amateur boxer. Y'all know who? I mean, you know who I think the most physically talented person is behind Tank? Frank Martin. I think Frank Martin is the most physically talented guy at 135 behind Tank. But I think Ryan might be number 3, bro. I think he might be number 3, bro. He said Ryan is too fundamentally flawed. Oh, yeah, I seen that, K. Shit. That morning blunt be whooping my head. Shit. But hell yeah, I seen that, K. But look though, K. We always knew that, K. We always knew, bro. I talked to Bill Haney, bro. Bill Haney told me personally. K, Bill Haney told me personally that he been accepted all the terms to that shit. Kambosos don't want to fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney been conformed. He been conformed to all that shit, K. He been did that. We been telling y'all that. He don't want to fight. He don't want to fight him is the thing. Blackjack said, y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that like button on the way in. Greatly appreciate that. Blackjack said the knockdown he suffered broke him from going into tougher fight. He said they tweeted this last. I know, Kay. They tweeted it last night to let the world know, but he had been saying this the whole time. You know what I mean? A lot of times we get recency bias, but Devin Haney really just doubled down last night, Kay. He been saying that. He been saying he'll take whatever. The narrative been pushed that he been overpricing. He trying to price himself out. That's not true. That's not true at all. Devin Haney always felt like that, man. DS, I just got in from running my miles, DS. Come on now, DS. I just got in from running my miles, DS. He said, Cam said, Haney over. Yeah, he said that, but he said that because he knew he never wanted to fight him. He knew he never wanted to fight him, K. He was trying to smooth over the fact that, I don't really want to fight this dude. He was trying to smooth over in the public eyes and shit like that. But we wait and see on that tip. He said there's 25-year-old named Rodney Rogers at 135. He's Cuban, 6 foot. Fuck them belts. Man. You know what? My boy Crush ain't gonna like this shit when I say it. But I'm gonna say it, man. I think Devin should wait it out one more fight, bro. If Lomachenko fight Kambosos, right? If Lomachenko fight Kambosos, I think Devin should wait it out one more fight and see what he could do with the winner of that fight. Now I'm gonna say this, y'all. I'm gonna challenge y'all with this, right? Now we all know Lomachenko ducked Devin Haney once before, right, with the franchise belt. Right? We all know he ducked him once with the franchise belt, right? So I'm thinking public pressure, right? Let's say he beat Kambosos after their next fight. Public pressure, he gonna have to fight Devin Haney. He ain't gonna be able to move around Devin Haney again, y'all. He ain't gonna be able to move around this nigga again, B. You feel me? He ain't gonna be able to move around this nigga again twice. He can't maneuver around him twice. Now I can see this. Now, the only way I can see him maneuvering around him twice, and I was just finna say that, Ghost. The only way I can see him maneuvering around him twice is if he go right back into a rematch with George Kambosos. But even then, that's 2 fights. Let's say that they fight. Let's say T.O. and Kambosos fight Ghost. You right, Ghost. You right, Ghost. But look, Ghost. Let's say that T.O. fight Kambosos in April, right? I said T.O. Let's say George fight, because that's who the fuck he acting like, Teofimo Lopez. Let's say George fight Loma. Let's say George fight Loma in April, right, Ghost? They can fight again at the end of this year in what? November? They can fight again, you know what I'm saying, in November, right? Boom. You can fight again in November. Boom. That's the end of the year. At the top of the year, the first fight next year, Devin Haney, Kambosos, if Devin Haney decides to stay at 135 or Devin Haney Loma. You know what I mean? I got you, OG. I know my OGs ain't gonna like this shit because they want Devin to get out there and build. They like fuck them belts, fuck them people and all that shit. But it's a piece of me in the inside. I want Devin to get that undisputed at 135. And I know my nigga Chris ain't gonna like this shit either. It just means so much more at 135, bro. 140 not even a real division. 135, one of the most historic divisions. It's never been an undisputed champion at 135, yo. Bro, there has never been an undisputed champion at 135. Not Floyd, not motherfucking Roberto, not motherfucking Sam Langford, not motherfucking Sweet Pea, not motherfucking none of them guys, none of them greats, all them legends I just named. None of them was undisputed at 135, bro. But imagine if Devin Haney, bro. Little old Devin Haney, bro. Little bitty old Devin Haney, man. Bro, I want him. My brother's keeper was good, fam. He shouldn't. I don't think he should either, Black J. I don't want him to, bro. I don't want him to, man. If I'm Devin Haney, I'm going around right now. I'm acting like the motherfucking WB. I said WB. I'm acting like the motherfucking WWE 24-hour champion. I'm going on Instagram right now. I'm holding this belt up, that green shirt, like, hey, my belt on the line, 24 hours. Anybody you want this motherfucker, you come get it. Anybody want this motherfucker, you come get it. You feel me? I'm calling George. I'm calling Loma. I'm calling Tank. I'm like, y'all want this motherfucker, y'all come get it. 24/7. Anytime y'all want this motherfucker, y'all come get this motherfucker. If I'm Devin, bro, I'm doing everything but letting go my motherfucking belt until they give me an undisputed fight. I'm fighting bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb until one of them scary ass niggas with them 3 belts fight me, bro. What's good, DP? That's why I ain't mad at Jamal Charlo. I'm fighting bomb after bomb, just like y'all niggas fighting bombs. I ain't finna be over here fighting all these tough ass fights while you scary ass niggas over there watching me fight these tough ass fights, holding on to them belts, waiting for me to fight tough ass fight number 1, tough ass fight number 2, tough ass fight number 3. I almost lose. Now you want to fight me 4 years later? Nah, scary ass nigga. I'm finna fight bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb. I'm gonna be healthy when you come, and I'm gonna beat your ass. That's why I feel what Jamal Charlo doing. Jamal Charlo don't take no more fucking hard fights until this scary ass nigga that's been running from you since 154 fight you. Just like he ain't taking no hard fights, you don't take none either. Fuck it. That's where I'm at with it. But go ahead, DP.
Hey T, don't you think that do you get the sense that this is to me, on the outside? I know you talk to Bill Haney and everything, that's cool. To me, man, it seemed like Devin Haney begging to fight these dudes. And so I feel like this. Look, why you begging? These dudes don't want to fight you. And they clearly telling you they don't want to fight you. Now, I don't think they scared. I just think that's the higher ups. I think it's politics.
Hold on, DP. Hey, Jason Williams. No. I'm mad at Bull for saying he don't want to fight Earl. That's why I'm mad at Bull. I ain't mad at Bull for fighting nobody, bro. I ain't mad at him for fighting nobody. But when we get into the conversation of it, I'm gonna pop my shit just like you go pop your shit. I can say my dude fought better people, but I don't care who. I just want him to fight Arrow. The thing is, he keeps saying he's not gonna fight Arrow. I don't care about him fighting the bums. I don't care about him. And to be real with you, ask anybody. I like Jose Benavidez. He the real Benavidez. If David had the attitude like this, really, David a fake. His attitude is a fake Jose Benavidez. Jose Benavidez is the real gangster. He the real gangster in the family. David is
he is.
David is the fake, is a fake him. You know what I mean? But anyway, I digress.
Yeah, he is. You right about that.
I need to cut you out, DP. You was talking about Devin Haney. You said you feel like he begging them.
Yeah, I mean, what you think? I mean, you talk to Bill Haney, so you say Bill Haney know the play. He know what's going on. But to me, as the outsider, it just looked like to me that he's begging these dudes. And like I said, part of me think they don't want to fight him, but part of me think that it's the politics that's playing the game. They trying to freeze them out or whatever the case.
Let me tell you what's going on, DP.
Fill me in, dog.
Now we all know what's really going on. That's why you got people like me here who say the shit he say. Now we all know what's really going on, right? They really don't want the black dude, to be the champion at undisputed at 135. So
right.
They just, they moving around him. They gonna put out the story as if it's Devin fault, to get the media on, their side to say, oh well, let's make Devin look bad. Let's pump up Lomachenko like he taking less money to do this and that. Y'all remember when they told us Lomachenko gave away half his purse? Batman, oh shit, Batman in the building. Y'all remember they told us Lomachenko? I must have pissed some people off this morning.
What you doing up this early, Batman?
I just sent my son off to school.
Yeah, I gotta bring my camera up now. Batman brought his camera. Hold
on. I just sent my granddaughter to school. I'm about to get this workout there. I'm like, T, you cooking this morning? Let me jump on here real quick. Now, I know Batman got something to say about this shit. Go ahead, Batman.
Man, look, man. It ain't. The zone is not trying to pay the money for Devin Haney because they haven't been getting their kickback for Devin Haney. They've been paying out money to Devin Haney. They haven't received what they thought they was going to receive from Devin Haney. That's why they ain't trying to put that money up. Cambosa won what, like $5 million? They not trying to put that money up and then have to pay Devin too.
Yeah,
They
but
ain't getting it.
man, and that's what I'm saying. The media painted like it's Haney fault. Haney should take less. But now Cambosa's nigga he not getting $5 million for Loma, Batman.
I mean, you don't know that. We don't know what he's getting for.
He not getting $5 for Loma.
Listen,
he think Loma a more winnable fight.
No, it's not.
Move,
all
baby.
right, when you go to the zone, listen. When you go to ESPN probably do a pay-per-view over where he at, so that's extra money. The zone is not built like that. The zone is they pay out front.
Guaranteed.
Because they on the app. So Eddie and them is not trying to pay all that money and not receive what they haven't been receiving from Devin. Come on, man, let's keep it real.
Look, what I'm saying is Devin them already agreed to taking what the fuck ever they was putting out.
Man, that's what they hope. So why they company? All right, they come out now and say that. So why the company, like before he came out and said he trying to take whatever, he just said that this week. So why the company try to say Devin Haney pricing himself out?
Because that's the move. That's the move to make it seem know what I was getting at, to make it seem like Lomachenko he taking so much less money than Devin Haney because he really want to fight and all that shit.
All right, now let me go there then. If that's the move and they their own bosses, they should have cut them out the picture and did it themselves.
Talking about the zone?
No, I'm talking about DHP.
Should have cut the zone off.
Should have cut Eddie out the picture.
Eddie out the picture. You know Eddie putting the money up.
Why they can't put the money up? This is why I say that Gary Russell shit was bullshit.
I agree with you on it.
Every fight that they had, Eddie did the business for but one fight. That was Gary Russell Jr. So why not now? Y'all, all right, Eddie ain't trying to give up the money. Won't y'all put it upon yourselves and go do the business and get the full cutback and take it over to the zone and use the zone as the platform. Yeah,
that sound good, Batman. But you know what I think, man, and that's why I say I think it's more politics. They probably mad because Devin Haney is his own company.
It's a lot of politics.
No,
and you know they
not. Listen, man, Devin Haney got to go through somebody. Listen, he's not his own company because you know why? He cannot go to nobody else and do business straight up.
And get the same money he get. Yeah, that's true.
I see what you're saying.
So he needs Eddie. he hooked his promotion up to Eddie's promotion, Matchroom Promotion.
Right.
And let Eddie do the business. Come on, man. If you go to the contract with Gary Russell, Eddie and them was on there.
So shouldn't you be blaming Eddie for not making the fights then? I mean, if that's the case,
you can't blame them. They not getting their return. They paying $3 million for Devin Haney, and when he in Las Vegas, nobody's there, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody filling the arena.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Eddie. This is what Eddie said right there, man. Eddie said he got two arenas in America and one in Australia, right? So he already took care of the building and shit. All Cambosis had to do was
Eddie
get on board.
Man, I don't believe nothing Eddie say.
Grain of salt.
Yeah. Eddie might say that. Eddie might say that to the public behind closed doors. He not saying it. Luda, dog. That's one thing I know about Luda Bella. Luda Bella try and get the most money. He don't give a fuck who he get it from.
So bigger picture, you think he should drop the belt and then move on up there? Because it seemed like
You
I
know
don't think he's
Batman.
gonna get
You know
undisputed.
Batman, do. You
Hey
know
man,
he
they
do.
Yeah, I know the Batman Batman take your like personal feelings out the picture. Do you
I'm
think he should
nah.
put
I'm doing this. I'm doing with everybody. I'm playing devil's advocate. When
Yeah.
Gary
yeah,
Russell was down at 126, they was trying to tell Gary Russell, all black media was telling Gary Russell, drop your belts and move up. He can't
right.
get the fights.
And Batman, I don't know if you know, but when they dropped, I told Bill just like, you know, I'm down the middle because I'm pro Gary Russell. Like everybody knows, you know what I mean? But you know, I respect the game. Devin, with that situation, this is how I looked, and I told Bill this. It was never a duck on nobody's part because y'all was in two different divisions, and when this shit like that shit don't matter to me because it don't fucking matter. Y'all not even in the same, and y'all not in the same division. That shit was bullshit to me. I think really, my real opinion is Devin Haney saved Terrence Bud Crawford from his confrontation. That's what happened. Devin Haney jumped in.
Nah, listen. Before that, they was behind scenes trying to make a fight anyway. But Gary Russell had wanted the money to compensate of going up 2 weight classes. He wanted $3 million.
Yeah.
And Eddie wasn't trying to give him that. So Bill, he went on barbershop conversation, said what he said. We was behind closed doors. Bill never got back to me. So he called it a duck. So Bill come on, bow, and then when he put the shit up about Terrence Crawford and said he'd take 1.5 from Terrence Crawford, that's when they came along talking about we got that. Nah, man, y'all business. This is personal. I take 1.5 to beat this man ass because this man talking about breaking my neck. You not talking about breaking my neck.
Yeah.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? But like I say with that, if that 1.5, if that contract would have came over right, Gary Russell would have fought Devin Haney.
He did, bro. That wasn't Devin business, man. That wasn't Devin business. But Batman just said there was already talking about a fight, and he threw the 1.5 out there, and Devin, jumped in. So there was already that part I ain't know though. But he was talking to Bud. Though, what I'm saying, he was hollering at Gary was hollering at Bud. He was 141 pounds. He was like, I want the Bud smoke. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
He called out Devin first, because Devin called them out. See, if y'all go look back at it, Bill Haney is standing by a punching bag with a girl. One of the people who doing the interview asked him, man, about Gary Russell. He was like, yeah, man, we'll fight Gary Russell. We'll beat Gary Russell ass. So Gary come back. Him and my father say, we'll take that smoke. So they went behind the scenes trying to make the fight. He was trying to get Eddie Hearn number for he can. They wanted $3 million. If we coming up 2 weight classes, the only reason they was doing that because that's a common opponent to Lomachenko at that time. And if Devin get that on his resume, that's a big feat.
Yeah.
So, they was trying to make the fight behind the scenes, but the last time when Gary put his number out there to Bill Haney, they never got back with him. Then when the shit with Terrence Crawford came, they tried to jump on it. But it is what it is. But the answer to the question, what DP asked me, I'd rather see Devin move up because everybody wanted Gary to move up when he couldn't get none of the good fights. So it's some good fights up there. They say they Zepeda, they can go out.
Adam, what's good, fam? What time is it in the UK? Go ahead.
They can go after Josh Taylor if Josh Taylor don't move up, because he can go right into the spot and probably fight for the mandatory, because there ain't no franchise belt up at 140. So you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of options.
And like I said, T talked to Bill Haney, and he know a little bit more inside than I do. it just for me as sitting on the outside looking in, and like I don't really know the whole inside. It just seemed like to me, man, he just begging to get these dudes to fight him, and they trying to freeze him out. Like basically, we gonna make you drop this belt.
I got a quick and look, y'all know I'm consistent. I was saying the same thing about Gary Russell. So shit, let's talk about it. Name me an era where a champion chase other champions and y'all tell him he doing wrong.
Right.
Name me another era, bro. Name me my era weak as hell. Name me another era who do it. Y'all look at Errol Spence, Gary Russell, Devin Haney now like they wrong for getting belts, but it's other people over here chilling, clearly fighting.
I'm gonna name you one person. My man. At one time, Marvin Hagler had to do that.
Yeah. I was getting ready to say that, Marvin Hagler, and yeah, for real, he did. He had to basically beg them dudes to fight him.
Before Hearns and Duran and Sugar Ray moved up to his weight class, he had to run around and get people to fight him when he had his belts.
Yeah.
You know.
But he the only one that I can remember. But it seemed like it's more blatant now. It's more out there now. Like it's you see the play. And I'm not on the insides like you and Batman are. That's why I'm asking y'all for y'all opinion. You know, and you talk to Bill T. You know, you talk to Bill Batman. Like I don't know, man. I was thinking about it yesterday. Like they're not gonna fight this dude. So why sit there at a weight and you could probably go up? Fuck the belt. You can get bigger fights up there. You know what I'm saying? All the smoke is up there.
But in his contract, I'm peeping. And Devin Haney's contract with the zone, long as he got his belt, he get more money.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all. Okay. That's just about any fighter. You know what I mean? Their belt do come with a ticket. You know what I mean? You got to pay a little bit, but it come with a ticket though. A price increase, I should say.
His fight increase because when he first defended, when he first got the belt and defended it, he got 1.5. After that, he got 3 million his last 3 fights. So they paid him $9 million and they ain't getting no kickback. You got to look at it, man.
So actually, they coming out on top there.
Yeah, Devin Haney them coming out on top.
Yeah, Haney winning.
Okay.
And the zone ain't winning. That's why they ain't trying to put no more money behind him.
Well, hey, I'll rest my case then. If that's the case, so he got the belt, he getting money, and ain't nobody fighting him, so it's kind of a win-win situation for him. But the sad part is, we as the fans, we missing out on, the fight. And we missing out on that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? When him and Kambosos was face-to-face, man, I said Kambosos ain't going to fight him.
But y'all heard what Bob told him. Bob told him he signed with the wrong fucking people.
By Aaron.
Hey.
Told Devin Haney it.
Right now, Bob Aaron won 140.
Sure 140.
He got the 2 top 5 fighters at 135.
130.
That's long.
132.
And he won 130.
Shakur, Hare, Valdez, Burchell.
And he won 130. He got 2 belts down there. So
all the top dogs, really.
When they was free agents, they should have went over there and signed the 3-fight deal with Bob Arum. They would have got that smoke.
But who's to say that Bob Arum would have done him like he did Bud Crawford?
I'm putting it into my contract. I'm not just signing with him and not putting it in my contract.
Right.
Votes, what's good, Votes? Appreciate you sliding through. Hey, y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have. Really appreciate it.
No, I see what you're saying, Batman. I was just asking because I'm like, at this point, man, it's like, damn, like, and I know people done told Trill to drop the belt, move up, and, he going to do what's best for his, son and his situation. But, shit, if he getting paid, shit, why not?
Yeah, they going to keep the belt and keep getting paid. But I'm looking at it like this. All right. You can do that. Say you doing that. Don't just keep saying that. They already said if they don't get the Kambosos fight, they moving up to 140. That's what they said. I'm just trying to keep people to be man of their word. But if you gonna sit down there and say we got the belt, we gonna get our money, just say it.
Yeah, he do got 175 too, don't he? Yeah, he do.
Yeah, and he got 175 locked up. The only person that can move around and get any fight they want is two people right now, dog. Is Tank Davis and fucking Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah.
Bob want to do business with both of them. But I don't think he that pressed to do business with Canelo, because he know he's gonna have to pay that. He gonna have to pay that guap.
He ain't. Yeah. I don't want to pay for the Earl Spence bag. You know he ain't finna pay for the Canelo bag.
Yeah, that nigga don't want. That nigga want to die for this money.
Man, what? He know what he gonna do. Know what he gonna do too.
Yeah, they gonna bury him with all his money and shit.
Yeah, he want to die with all this, man.
It ain't official. It ain't official, but man, that what it. That always been the play though. To be real with you, man. I don't think he was gonna.
What's up, Cassandra? My Cincinnati sister.
Yeah, Cassandra. I don't think he was gonna ever fight him. I don't think he was gonna ever fight them at this point.
I don't think he was either.
Let me tell y'all what I think, man. I think they've been trying to play us and the media the whole time. Now I know my brother Batman up, but we all know where Batman stands, man. But
I tell the truth on this shit. I mean, I don't know if
I feel like they trying to play us, man. I don't feel like Kambosos was ever gonna fight him.
I think Kambosos is trying to get the best deal. I mean,
I think he's trying to get the best deal, T. And from what I see, I think he's trying to get the best deal because he know he ain't gonna be champ too long. Why not cash out, use them belts as leverage?
Man. And if you want to break down that fight, dog, it's not assured that Devin going to beat him. Kambosos got in the inside where Devin is like his last couple of fights where he's superior than most of his fighters is that he's faster than them.
True Titan.
He's not going to be that faster than Kambosos. Kambosos got fast hands. And Devin don't punch as hard. And he was sitting there with Teofimo Lopez. Come on, man. Give the man some type of respect.
Okay, so on the flip side
I don't think he no trash. I don't think he want to fight Devin though.
I don't think he trash now. But if they do make this fight with Lomachenko, what's up with that? Is he just gonna walk through Loma, or is Loma gonna walk through him, or is he gonna just get his ass beat, take his money, and just be, fuck the belts? Because that's what I'm thinking they gonna do.
I don't think Lomachenko gonna beat his ass. Lomachenko got problems with people with fast hands too. And Kambosos got fast hands. And he's willing to let his hands go right there in the mix, whereas though he will punch while you punching. Y'all seen that already. He did it with a power puncher. And none of these dudes he about to fight is power punchers. They so-called master boxers. So at some point of the fight, he's gonna have a chance.
I think he gonna have a chance against Loma, but I think he lose though. I don't think he beat Loma. I think Loma in the second half of that Tio fight, I think that made him a little different. And I think
he started being scared.
Yeah.
Loma was scared of the punching power.
Yeah.
He was trying to
Me too,
He was trying to wear Tio down, let Tio wear down, but he ain't know he was gonna give up all them fucking rounds.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the second part of the fight,
he opened up.
Yeah, he opened up, but Tio almost stopped him in that 12th round.
Yeah, he did. He did. He's slow. Yeah, he did. He said he making the most having those belts. I hold on to him too. If I question whether or not I will win my next fight, we won't be talking about Kambosos in 6 months.
I totally agree with that.
This 2-fight deal with Loma, so we might though. I'm hearing if he lose, he putting a 2-fight. No, he putting a 2-fight deal.
Yeah, he get a rematch.
Yeah,
he putting his rematch clause in.
So,
something that Loma should have did the first time.
Right, with Tio. Skinny, what's good, homie? We got you sliding through this junk.
Well, if ain't nothing etched in stone yet, it just sounded like because the media already putting out they gonna fight.
What they saying is more than likely it's gonna be long. I knew that shit though. I'm telling y'all, like, bro. I knew that shit though.
I knew it too. Because they want Luma back. They want him back up there as the top guy. They promoting him like this, like the feet, the angles, the speed, and they want him back up there.
But Loma don't sell neither.
Nah, he don't.
So
Nah. And I think it's gonna be on ESPN, man. I don't think it'll be pay-per-view. I think it'll be straight on ESPN. T.O. and Loma.
Nah, but they might put pay-per-view in
On the plus.
Huh?
Oh, in Australia.
In Australia.
Oh yeah.
And try to pay Cambosis off that.
I think the kicker might be, just thinking about it right now, I think the kicker might be the 2 fights. He might get more money off the 2 fights than he will the one with Haney. If you get a rematch. But he could do the rematch with Haney too. I don't think he can beat Haney though, to be real with you. I think he got a better chance against Loma.
I don't think neither one of them can beat Haney.
DP, I don't think he can beat Haney.
Oh, okay. You don't think he can beat Haney?
Man, that man go over there. That boy Haney go over there over Australia and go 12 rounds. He lost.
He lost.
Man.
Yeah, he lost. The fix will be in. See, he gonna have to go over there and knock his ass out. And even if he's on the ground for 15 rounds, his rep's still gonna be counting, hoping he get up. Shit.
Hey, real quick though. Hey, shout out to Josh Taylor though. But did y'all see Josh Taylor versus Regis Prograis?
Yeah, I thought Regis Prograis won that fight.
Okay, I just want to throw that out there real quick.
But
after Josh Taylor got that win, I started putting respect on Josh Taylor's name. But I thought Prograis won that, John though. But Taylor earned that motherfucker. But Prograis outlanded him. He threw more punches, landed more punches, had higher accuracy in his punches, and he lost that fight.
Yes, because he was over in England. Come on, man, stop this shit. Anywhere else, Prograis would have won.
What? He what?
So is Loma going over to Australia? Did he say he was going over there?
He going over there too. Going over there too.
Loma lost.
Loma down 5 rounds already.
Man, why you think Jamel Charlo ain't take that offer from Tim Tszyu? The $10 million to come over there and fight him.
Knew what was up. I was want to see Haney versus Cambosis. I want to.
Nah, go back up. If Haney's so much the boogie, man, tell his ass to move up to 140. It's a lot of people up there.
He said, "Nah, go back to that judge."
Nah,
he said, "Go back to that judge."
If he the boogie, man, tell him move up to 140, man. I know most of everybody at 145.
He's setting up. That man setting up the Antoine judge. He been setting up the Antoine jump since he came up here, y'all.
Nah, it ain't just Antoine. You got Cepeda up there. You got
There's some hitters up there.
There's
some hitters up there for sure. There's some hitters up there. There's some hitters up there. That's where the hitters at. He got Love, Prograis, Montana. But look, he got who down there? What's the other boy? But they ain't gonna fight him down there. Clearly they ain't hung. I say he give him 1 more year. I say give this shit 1 more year. If ain't nobody try to fuck with him, then Go on, get about that job, man. I say get this shit by 1 more year. Man. And then go and get up out there, job.
1 more year, man. You been chasing these
1 more year.
For like 3 years, man.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Why sit for another year? See, like that's another year he get older.
Man, he's close, bro. He's still young. He's still what he 24?
Nah, he's 23.
23, 24.
Okay, so shit by the time
he'll be 24 this year.
Yeah. So shit. Oh yeah, so man, yeah. Go one more year in that joint. No, you don't get your grown man strength, your grown shit by 25, right? Go,
T still hopeful. And you still hopeful.
No, I said it ain't never been undisputed.
You still hopeful, bro.
It ain't never been undisputed at 135, bro. And they wanted to not be a black dude so bad, bro. Y'all know
exactly.
I'm stingy, man. I want us to have all the records and shit. As soon as Devin get out that belt, y'all know what they gonna do with that fucking belt.
You already know.
Unify that shit like that, dog. In the blink of a fucking eye, they go unify that motherfucker. Undisputed, quick as a motherfucker.
They trying to get Lomachenko to be undisputed.
They trying to get Devin off that fucking belt.
I mean,
Yeah.
he can go up and challenge Taylor. Hurry up and catch Taylor. He can be undisputed right there.
Yeah, I heard that shit, Skinny. I heard that shit. I don't know, man. It is what it is. T.O., I mean, I guess.
I want the dude to be successful, man.
Yeah.
I ain't even got no hate for the dude for what they did, but I want him to be successful. But I know the only thing I want is him to face a Gary Russell. He ain't got
yeah. Well, we know you want that fight.
I mean, I ain't against that fight either.
That's all. Batman wants that fight.
Y'all know how I feel about them, man. They stay trying to put, the dog against the dog. You know, y'all not. But I understand it's boxing. That's how they eat. That's how they make their money and shit too. Though I get that, but y'all know I be wanting us to beat up their ass first and then come hell out beat. That's really how I feel. But y'all know how I feel about it, but man.
Yeah, I mean, I want them
folks to have to fight us like we be having to fight each other. Like just like they pushing. I'm gonna do a joint later about Andrade and Charlo and Canelo. Like and Bennett, they always trying to block these two niggas with a part. They always trying to block somebody from Canelo.
They ain't block nobody. Canelo don't want to fight them dudes.
That's what I'm saying, Batman. But they throw off Benavidez, Charlo, and Benavidez, Andrade. They trying to throw off somebody, but we ain't getting to the real problem. It's Canelo, mother. The real.
But they say he the money man, so he get to make his own choices.
True.
You know? And
then look, I be holding this nigga to his word though. This nigga said Charlo deserve a shot, so I feel like Boo Boo deserve one too. But you said he a horrible fighter, so okay, boom.
Man,
but you
said Boo Boo ain't a horrible fighter. If you fight Adrian Young, you can never say Boo Boo Andre the horrible fighter.
Horrible fighter, facts. But by your words, you should at least fight Charlo because you said he deserve it. So you know he deserve it. You still ain't gonna fight him. And you still ain't gonna fight him.
I mean, he ain't make his decision yet.
He ain't. I'm hearing motherfucking John Ryder in the mix now. I heard John Ryder in the mix now, bro. I'm like, damn. I saw that coming. I said John Ryder just beat Soul Glow. Yeah.
He ain't even be here for real, but
right. I was like, yeah. I feel like I'm more mad that Soul Glow gave it away. He gave it to him because he was up.
He always give it away, man.
He was up by 5 or 6 rounds.
He
don't want to fight.
He won 7 straight rounds, man.
He was up 5 or 6 for sure, Batman. He was up about 5 or 6 rounds for sure. He gave that motherfucker up.
And then you can go through the last 6 and give him 1 or 2 rounds. I mean, you know, he was in the wrong place.
He gave that shit to him, Batman, bro. He did that to himself, man. He did that to himself, man.
When you go over there, man, you gotta give everything up, man. You can't even take a round off, dog. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, because you already down 3-4 rounds, man. I mean, and you basically gonna have to go out there and put dude through the ground.
Yeah.
Or beat all the shit out of him.
He was doing that the first season. He was doing that the first 5, 6 rounds. He was doing that.
I saw it.
He was doing that the first 5, 6. I don't know, bro. I'm watching the fight, the 6, 7, 8 round or 17. Them folks like, hey, your boy Soul Glow slowing down. I'm like, he gonna be all right, bro. I'm like, he up 5 or 6 rounds, but he good. He good. Nigga about the 11th round get around me here like this. I'm like, this man finna lose this motherfucker. I'm like, he finna blow this shit. And I said, okay, he might win 7-5 on the split or something like that. But I can't even trip on them folks, bro. The optics of it look bad. You know, I say this again. A fight I probably didn't see, but I had on the show. Salim Ubrina. She had her title fight. She won like the first 5 or 6 rounds. She was on the girl last, but the back end of the fight, she's trying to fizzle off a little bit. It just looked bad. The optics of it. You was winning the first 6, but if you lose shit, if you lose in the last 6, you know what I'm saying? That's probably what's in their mind. You know, more recent, I guess, but
with me, if Canelo go see Better Beef, that shit that Demetrius Andrade and Charlo, that shit go under the bridge for me, man.
You think Better V get him?
Better V gonna knock his ass out, but I'm just saying if he has the balls to go, he ain't even talking about Better V.
Yeah, I don't think he go beat B-Ball.
He got a chance. When I do look at B-Ball, he a straight up fighter. He don't really have no movement or nothing. See, when I look at Better V, he don't have to have movement. He's just a rugged, tough. He tough and he hit hard, so that's difficult.
Yeah, I think B-Ball got more power than people say. I think Canelo go figure that out. Did you see his last fight? I know people say he was a tomato can, whatever, but that dude was a champion where he was undefeated, knocking niggas out. Man, B-Ball undressed nigga about 6'7". Man, B-Ball undressed that man ass in there. He busted his ass up. His last fight was B-Ball versus
damn.
He was an Irishman though. He was about 6'7" though. Big
you talking about
nigga.
Better B? Oh yeah, B-Ball. Oh yeah,
B-Ball. I'm last fight over there on Pro Bello.
Dude, he looked that good against.
Yeah, big Irish dude. Now he couldn't knock him out, but he undressed that man ass though. That dude couldn't do shit with him though. He was frustrating the big nigga. He couldn't knock him out though. But Canelo ain't 6'7". You know what I mean? He ain't that big. Got it.
Yeah, he just compact.
Yeah.
He compact. He can take a punch. But what I'm saying is, with Better Beef is a guy. He can take a punch and he can really punch. That shit is.
Yeah. I know what you said. Yeah.
The
thing is, shit, is he gonna be able to take that many fucking punches from his ass though? Is he gonna be able to take that many punches from his ass? I don't know. That's gonna be. I think Canelo. I don't know. I think Better V was easier to fight for him than B-Ball. Because I think B-Ball is like a bigger, stronger Caleb Plant. He gonna make it work, and he got more power than Caleb Plant. Like his jab a little quicker.
Yeah,
a little quicker.
He got more. Nah, his jab ain't quicker than Caleb's, but
yeah, I lied.
I
try to throw that in there. I lied.
Yeah, he got more power.
I lied. I try to throw that in there. I lied.
He'll make Canelo respect him more, but I still say he just stands too straight up for me. He don't give you angles, he don't break his levels down or none of that shit.
He take the walk though, like he moved though. He light on his feet. I know you said he don't change levels, but he
don't change levels.
He take the walk in the park and shit though. Like he don't change levels though. He don't.
Yeah. So that means he's a target all the way through the fight. He's a great target all the way through the fight. And that's that overhand for Canelo, that fake ass overhand he be throwing with the body shot, with the fake ass hook. It's gonna land all day.
He said Canelo go get a fight. He can win on Cinco de Mayo. Bro, if that man fight anybody outside of a motherfucking B-Ball on Cinco de Mayo type shit, or unless he's like but Terry and Joe Smith in the fight. So if it's anybody outside B-Ball and you got $50 million for Charlo after you say he deserves a shot, bro, that's a duck. We know you ducked him already, but you finna keep ducking him though. You finna keep ducking the same dude, bro. Like dang, fool. Like dang.
He ducked him. He ducked him at 154, 160.
You just gonna keep ducking the same. And then look, the thing is, bro, we at this point, bro, we ain't even saying that you lose to Jamal no more shit. Cause we don't even know no more, but at least fight the motherfucker. God damn.
One thing I can say about Jamal, he fights at his competition. If his competition great, he rises. If it ain't that great, he go through the motions.
True that.
You see it. He looked at like some shit against what's his name?
Martil. I fought Jamal. I don't fought Jamel. I fought Jamal though.
Yeah, but he dominated Derevchenko.
Yeah. Facts.
And Derevchenko a better fighter than Martil.
And Triple G, because he beat Triple G.
Yeah, so when I look at it, he rises to the occasion. But you know, like I said, if he fight Canelo, I think he's gonna rise. He's gonna bring his best.
Yeah, me too. That's what I said. I think the best Jamal Charlo beat Canelo, but I don't know if we go, I don't know if we go get this remain to be seen. But I did say I think he wake up for Canelo though, because I think he eats, sleep, and breathe that Canelo fight. To be real with you, type shit. So I think he go wake up.
He one of them fighters that step up when the competition supposed to be great. They talking great about the fighter. He step up to a great level. When it's mid range, he go through the motions.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I mean, mostly some fighters got that in them when they know, oh, this nigga some shit. He ain't on my level for real. They fight down to their level of competition.
Yeah.
And so hopefully, man, he get the fight and he go on there and show some great things. Cause he put that jab on Derevyanchenko, man.
For real. he did. He put that jab on a lot of motherfuckers though in his day, in his though I be seeing like people be like they call them outside fighters. Them niggas ain't just out, and especially not Jamal. Jamal really got a total game type shit. Jermell kind of a outside fighter a little bit. He got to get his shit together, the inside game together against Castano though this next fight. But Jamal got a total.
Yeah, he ain't got no inside game.
Yeah, Jermell don't got no inside game.
But yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Jermell.
Yeah,
neither one of them got an inside game.
Jamal got
a little bit. He need to get better.
He got
only
that.
Thing he got on the inside is that uppercut.
I was just gonna say he got that changer. He got that changer in the inside. So that's probably why.
Other than that, he really don't throw inside punches.
Yeah, a lot.
He don't really know how to let his hands go.
Yeah.
We saw that in Derevyanchenko fight, because if he knew how to let his hands go, he would have stopped Derevyanchenko.
Yeah. They athletes. They athletes that box. They not natural boxers. They athletes that can box type shit.
Yeah. He got a nice hard jab. Both of them got nice hard jabs.
Like Tank Fluid with his power. They athletes.
Tank been fighting since he was
5 years old type shit.
Yeah, since he was like 6, 7.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So was using power to buy $450 million to fight who he wants to. He has Mexican and black money buying power. You really do though. Cause we fuck. That's why we tell them, they be saying we really do fuck with Canelo. We just want him to do the right thing. We just want him to do the right thing.
Canelo. I don't fuck with niggas that move like
now.
Bitches.
Yeah. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now it's bad. You know what I mean? Now
it's been bad. It's been bad. Go back and look at it.
For sure, okay.
Go back and look at when Floyd Mayweather had when Floyd was like he had close fights with people, and people was like they close fights. He always got the rematch.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
When that nigga, when that fight with him and what's my man name? What's his name, man? The
Castillo?
Not Castillo. God damn it, man.
Madonna?
Nah, I'm talking about with Canelo. Canelo had the close fight with him, but I thought he won for real.
Triple G?
Nah.
Lara?
Not Puerto Rican.
Lara?
He's Spanish, but he black.
Gotta be Lara. Lara?
Yeah, Lara.
Yeah, Lara. Gotta be Lara. Yeah.
He posed a rematch with Lara. If that was Floyd, people would have been on Floyd helmet, man. Just like with the Castillo fight, Castillo fight, Floyd had to rematch it because they was like Castillo won for real. With the McDonald fight, they was like McDonald won, and he went out and proved that who he was. But with this dude Canelo, people just let him, man. It's like he started this shit, man. He started this shit with.
I said he been moving funny since the Floyd saga shit. Since he lost to Floyd, he been moving. Funny.
Since the Lara shit. Lara was after that. The only reason he took the fight with Lara because Lara went in there and disrespected him on some old Spanish shit.
Yeah,
man.
Know what I was saying? I said, bro, they let Lara walk on stage. Like, they let that man walk on stage. That man walked up to that man press conference, bro, like right in his face, like, hey, fool.
Man.
You go fight me. He said, you go fight me, fool. I'm like, bro. I said, bro, what the fuck going on here?
And then
That was
At
some Kanye.
154, y'all let him duck Demetrius Andre to fight fucking Liam Smith. That shit was crazy.
Bro, every time he get a Andrade and a Charlo in the picture, bro, he move up. You notice that? Charlo moved to 168. Andrade moved with 168. I'm finna fight B-Ball now. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Every time he see them folks, he be like, nah, room too dark. He like, somebody turned the lights on. Somebody turned the lights off. Somebody turned the lights off in this motherfucker, didn't he, man? He said, there y'all go. It's dark here. It's dark here.
He don't want to fight Benavidez neither.
Facts. They trying to put Benavidez on them. That's the throw off. They trying to put Benavidez on them.
Yeah, but I don't think Benavidez want to fight Andre. Does.
Andrade, he don't. I see that too. I see his tone a little different. That nigga sit up straight when he talk about. He be like,
his tone,
Andrade,
his tone
he be like,
different.
Ain't it? That nigga talk about Andrade, he be like, when he talk about Charlie, he be like, man, yeah, here. He talk about Andrade, he be like, he be like, yeah. I said, I see that shit, bro. I see that shit, nigga.
I see know that, what it is. That Andrade probably ain't putting it out there when they spar. Andrade probably beat that man ass.
Got it on his ass. Hey, look, that nigga straighten up when he be like, yeah, I'm interested. Yeah, Andrade. He talk about Charlie, man, beat his ass. Now he a bitch. Tell him pussy. That nigga, bro. I was like, hold on. I'm like, hey, bro, I don't see that killer shit now. I don't see all that shit.
He ain't say nothing yet about Andrade.
See all that shit. I'm like, I don't see that. Nah, we got us one, bro. We got us one. Look, there you go. That's it.
His promoter coming out talking about some more money, but you don't see David.
7 million.
You ain't see David yet do an interview talking about I beat Andrade ass. Tell him, come on. All that. You ain't never
none of that shit. Yet. I see it, Batman. You know I'm on it. Yeah. I'm on it. I got him in the news for a reason, goddamn. I'm on it. I got another one coming up for him after this job. I'm on it, bro. I see the play.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to bump into my man Coach, man. I can't wait to bump into my man Coach.
He said, boo. And he said, abort. Not that nigga. He said, any nigga with that nigga. He said, any nigga with that nigga. He said, any nigga with that nigga.
I ain't lying, man. Ain't nobody. Even Charlo, only one Charlo only invited Boo Boo in his house, man. That was Jamel, man. Other than that, don't nobody else want to invite that man to the barbecue or nothing, man.
Nobody. Not one person. Not a soul.
Everybody keep talking about he a shit fighter. I know if somebody's a shitty fighter, they get that.
You seen that, man. You see it. You know we ain't lying, though. Just look at it whenever he mention Boo Boo and look at the Charlo interview and look at him talk about Boo Boo. you know we ain't lying, man. We ain't lying, dog.
His energy job changing. I've been job looking at his interviews. He ain't got that. He ain't got that rah-rah for
Boo Boo is the middleweight Luis Ortiz. Don't nobody want to fight that man. He the middleweight Ortiz.
If you call somebody a shitty fighter, that should be you should be on his ass.
Bingo.
But they ain't doing that with Boo Boo, man.
He do. I think Benavidez manager wants $7 million to loan the money and some coke. He wants $7 million for something, dog, bro. And you know he ain't get no motherfucking $7 million. That nigga said.
They probably get the $7 million because they was trying to give Charlo 7. But even with that, if the WBC order it, then he gonna have to drop out the rankings.
Yeah. That nigga ain't getting no motherfucking. That nigga ain't getting no motherfucking 7 million. Boo Boo ain't never got 7 million in his life. His opponent ain't never got 7 million or shit. And nigga, you ain't Charlo. To be real with you, you the beast after Charlo too, David. How you gonna get 7 million? How much Boo Boo gonna get? How much did they make?
But Boo Boo probably got in his contract to make some money if he can bring a big fight over to the zone.
Boo Boo get about 3 million, about 2 million probably.
Nah, he gonna get more than that if he bring a big fight.
I'm saying now he get about like 2, some shit like that.
2 to 3 million. He get like 3 million. But if he bring a big fight over there, he gonna get more money. But
It's
even like
Benavidez. Benavidez,
even
Boo
like
Boo worth
Devin
7
Haney,
million.
but like
Is that
Devin Haney, he hasn't returned nothing.
Yeah, see, I knew something like that. 3.5. Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't returned nothing. That's why they ain't putting him in that many fights. Why I'm gonna keep paying somebody and I'm not getting nothing off the back end? That's just like hustling. It's like hustling. I'm gonna keep paying to connect, and I ain't receiving nothing.
Yeah.
That's like I'm gonna keep giving this motherfucker $3 million, but I ain't make 2 or you know what I'm saying? I ain't make 2 or 3 million off the profit. It don't make sense. That's like with the Devin Haney fight. Why would I pay Kambosos $5 million and pay you $3 to $4 million? And I probably don't get my return. It don't make sense.
That's what I'm saying. Kambosos ain't getting no fight. Kambosos ain't getting 5. Benavidez ain't getting 7. And them niggas know that shit, Batman. They know that shit, dog. They know that shit.
I mean, but they ain't what Eddie and them putting out in the atmosphere. They saying they putting out in the atmosphere that they willing to pay the money, but they not for real.
Yeah. Boo Boo one of the most avoided niggas for sure, though. Charlo avoiding for, I ain't gonna say avoid, I use the wrong word. He don't want to fight him for, the reason he don't want to fight him for, the Jamel shit type shit. And Triple G ain't fighting nobody. I clearly see that he done with, Triple G
trying to fight Canelo.
That's it. And Murata, Triple G got the worst resume of any relevant fighter ever, bro. For real.
Man, he only got 2 real names on his resume. That's Danny Jacobs and Canelo.
And then Danny Jacobs win aging like spoiled milk right now. That junk aging like spoiled milk right now, bro. Bro, this man literally has fought nobody bro, outside of Canelo and Danny. And Danny just lost to Ryder. Bro, this man ain't, bro, his resume, bro, nigga. A Canelo fight is the best thing on his resume. That shit terrible, bro. That's terrible, bro. What the fuck? But y'all don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Man, he been a hype fighter, dog. When he ain't go fight, when he couldn't get the Canelo fight, or he couldn't get nobody to fight him at 160, and he wouldn't move up 8 pounds to fight Andrade. Not Andrade, but Dre. DSOG, whatever.
Nah,
work on ESPN.
How you fight whoever was president at 160, bro, when Jamal and Boo Boo been at 160 4 years?
No, I'm talking about back when he couldn't get the Canelo
I'm talking
fight.
the Ghost.
When which time?
I'm talking the Ghost.
When Drake was calling
Triple G. He said Triple G fought whoever was president at 160. 160 just wasn't good. My Boo Boo and Charlo been there 4 5 years. Ward. He said Ward.
They're probably like, they've been there like Boo Boo got there first, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Boo Boo went first, then Jamal came. And Larry just got there though. He just got there. But yeah. But Boo Boo and Charlo been there for years with no fights. That's what I'm saying, Ghost. Yeah. So what you telling me?
But when he won to fight Andre Ward, I knew he was all hype.
Yeah. Facts. Oh yeah, Andre Ward was the first one that exposed him. He was calling him Lil G. That's where that Lil G shit came from. That shit stuck too. He was calling that man Lil G. Yeah, I do remember that. Andre Ward was the first person that exposed that nigga. He said Boo Boo's name was in for a shot at a champ when Triple G was champion. Neither was y'all. Nigga, both of them champions, Ghost. Both them was champions when Triple G was champion. What you mean? Bro, you realize that they just left 160 this year? You realize they just left 160 this year, Ghost? You realize Charlo and Boo Boo just left 160 this year? He said, no, T, I'm talking about the original run. Nah, nigga, I'm talking about 4 years ago. Nah, I ain't talking about when he was fighting with Canelo and shit like that. I ain't talking about when he was fighting with Canelo. Yeah. I ain't talking about that, Ghost. I'm talking about the second run. I'm talking about the current joint. I don't know about Triple G, but I heard people say, he said, well, we finna have what's a Triple G conversation right now, Case Boy. We finna pick you up on it then, right? He said, Gary Baby Triple G don't want Charlo Andrade. He said, I can't say anything about this time because the nigga has gray hair and wrinkles. I get it. Triple G was great over a decade ago. But now, Ghost, bruh. He could have fought them folks 3 years ago. He could have fought them 3 or 4 years ago. After he fought Canelo the second time, he could have fought them folks. He ain't want no smoke with them folks. He ain't want no smoke with them folks, go. I need to get me a cigar. I'm gonna get off this joint at 8 when Fernand and Drew Titan and shit come on. I'm cool with y'all for 20 more minutes. Y'all gonna be on later. I'm gonna be on a little later. Yeah, it's all good, man. I appreciate you sliding through this junk. I'm gonna get off in about 20 minutes anyway when Fernand and Drew Titan and shit come on. Either he ain't want that smoke with Andre Ward either. Yeah. Yeah, Andre Ward was calling out Triple G first. Yeah. Well, they had beef first type shit. They had beef first. When they were saying Triple G could beat Andre Ward, it was a time where people were saying Triple G could beat Andre Ward, and Andre Ward and Triple G was having words back and forth. Andre Ward was ducked too. Andre Ward was having words with Canelo. Andre Ward was having words with Canelo back then too, type shit. And Canelo ain't really want to fight him. Now, you know, they trying to get Andre Ward to fight Canelo after Andre Ward and been at the ring all these fucking years. And Andre Ward said he'll do it too, but you got to give him 20 million. Andre Ward said, I do, but I need 20 million, and I don't want to give him 20 million for it. But yeah, now they want to fight him. But Andre Ward had smoke with Canelo and Triple G. Andre Ward was calling out Canelo and Triple G. He was trying to go ahead and get the big fights because his knees was fucked up. He knew his knees was messed up. He was going to have to leave. So he was trying to go and get, the big fights before he got out. But they ain't really want that smoke. But now, now they'll call his name freely and shit. Because he been out of boxing about 5 years. But, it is what it is. He's almost started catching up with you, Son T. What time do you come on in the mornings? Really, Cassandra? I be coming on at random times. You got to hit my bell icon. Cassandra, hit my bell icon so you'll get the notification. Because I come on at any time. I come on in the mornings, in the evening. I come on in the morning, in the evening, late night, whatever. I come on, I be on 7 hours. I might be on when you're not at work. You go to work, come back, I still be on type shit. You got to check the live. When you go to YouTube, hit your live button. You got to see when I'm on. Put my bell icon on. Ain't no telling. What Ghost said. Ain't no telling, man. Ain't no telling what time. For sure, Cassandra. If I got 15 more minutes, if y'all go slide, to Fernand, go slide to Fernand, slide to Drew Titan, slide to Drew Titan. I'm going to be in both of them. I'm going to be in both chats. I'm going to be in both chats, they're my peoples. Type shit. But I'm going to kick, if y'all want to talk about, we got 15 minutes, whatever y'all want to rap about, we can rap about. You know what I mean? Probably finna roll me up another doobie. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. We can talk about it. Free fire right now. Whatever y'all want to talk about, y'all want to come on, holler at me real quick, 15 minutes. Y'all want certain guns. He said T came through with the live, got to show my support, and the brother stay cooking and work. Appreciate you, fam. I appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. This y'all show. I can't do this shit without y'all, man. Appreciate you. For real. You know, I'm just trying to do my part. You know, I just be trying to bring, you know, boxing news, boxing conversations, you know. I be trying to bring light to the little guys, you know what I mean, type shit. If y'all go be tuned in later, you know, hit the bell icon. Shit, I'm gonna do one later. You know, we gonna talk about Demetrius Andrade. We gonna talk about Canelo. We gonna talk about David Benavidez. We gonna talk about you know, it's gonna get interesting. You know, I got an interesting, you know, little conversation coming up. We gonna talk about how whenever, you know, I just like to bring up, you know, facts. I just like to bring up, you know, shit that, you know, that actually happened. You know, I can't say this shit if it didn't happen. I just want to talk about how it always seemed to. I want to talk about how it always seemed to be movement, you know, when Boo Boo Andrade and Jamal Charlo, you know, get around, you know, Canelo. You know what I mean? And it's always somebody they try to use to throw you off. Like, it's a time where all I was hearing was, why don't Charlo and Andrade just fight each other? Why don't Charlo and Andrade just fight each other? Then I was hearing, well, Benavidez want to fight Charlo. Why don't Charlo fight Benavidez? Why don't Charlo fight Benavidez? You know what I mean? Then I was hearing, you know, oh, well, Dave Benavidez a fight Andrade. And then Andrade said, okay, well, I'll fight Dave Benavidez. You know what I mean? So I just feel like it's always something extra. You know, Boo Boo Andrade is a WBO champion, right? Tell me a time in history where a WBO champion moved up and then they didn't get a title shot right off the bat. These are stories that they're not going to tell you. These are stories that nobody, matter of fact, I'm going to give Boo Boo his own little Southern tea in between, I'm gonna do a Southern tea right. I'm gonna set me up a video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a 10-15 minute live stream on how Boo Boo Andrade is the only fucking WBO champion who didn't get his fucking title shot going straight up. He got to fight motherfucking Zach Parker and then possibly fight David Benavidez. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna hit on that. So you know what I mean? I give light. I bring light to the shit in the dark. That was Southern tea about. I bring light to the shit in the dark. You know, I speak up for the little guy. You know, I speak up for the injustices, you know, in my community. I support boxing first. I support all fighters. You know what I mean? So, you know, it is what it is, man. It's just they always and then Go said Charlo got a contract in the past, and I feel like this bullshit. You know what I mean? I feel like this bullshit. I don't think he ever got no contract. I don't think it was ever a contract type deal. But it is, so we gonna talk about it later, but I'm just gonna bring light to the situation. Just because Andrade the most duck don't mean Canelo didn't duck Jamal Charlo. You gotta let that Charlo hate go ghost. You know what I mean? So we gonna bring light to it on how Andrade and Jamal Charlo, every time they get in the room, you know, Canelo just kind of poof and, you know, disappear. You know, Andrade was a champ at 154. You know, Charlo was a champ at 154. Canelo got gone. You know what I mean? Charlo was a champ at 160. Andrade was a champ at 160. Canelo got gone. Charlo said, I'm going up to 168. You know, he in the talks with Canelo. Boo Boo said, I'm moving up to 168. You know what I'm saying? They threw Zach Park at him. And now Canelo in talks with Bivol. So, you know, we finna talk about the shit. We finna talk about, I'm going to block Ghost for the next live stream. I'm going to block Ghost for the live. I'm going to block Ghost for their live stream. So y'all ain't going to see Ghost for their junk. But, hell yeah, man. So, we gonna talk about that. We gonna bring light to the situation. We gonna also bring light to the situation on how they tried to throw, you know, Charlo and Andrade at each other. You know what I mean? In that situation with them, you know, they tried to throw Charlo and Jamal at each other type deal. We gonna get into it. We gonna talk about how they tried to throw Benavidez at Jamal and Charlo now. But Andrade want to Benavidez smoke. He said, where Joe is so I can get a fake account. we go you use a borrow junk, Ghost. You gotta use a borrow junk. It's gonna be the only way you can get in here, Ghost. You have to use a borrow junk. I know you the social team anyway, so you probably already got that junk anyway. But hell yeah, man. So we go talk about it, man. We gonna talk about it. Ghost gonna be hating on Jamal Charlo the whole time. So all y'all folks that hate Jamal Charlo, Ghost gonna be in here telling y'all all the Jamal Charlo shit y'all want to hear while I'm trying to do the show anyway. So y'all come on through too. You know what I'm saying? So everybody welcome. Everybody have their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. It's gonna get good though. That video gonna only be about 15 minutes though. That video ain't gonna be that long. The Canelo Benavidez Charlo video gonna be a live stream. Gonna be a long live stream. The Andrade WBO situation, that's gonna be about 10 to 15 minute live stream where I'm just gonna come here and tell y'all how WBO bullshit and Boo Boo Andrade and him moving up to 168. Shit gonna be good though. You know, son T, I'm on my grind. I'm on all this shit that's dug in all this shit that's in the dirt and shit like that Michael Fox situation that ain't nobody tried to fix. Y'all know that Charlo. I said Charlo. Y'all know all this shit that's buried down in the ground that nobody ain't never fixed, like that Michael Fox, situation. I like to talk about shit like that. This shit that's buried down, in the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like that O'Shaggy Fox situation. I like to talk about that. That situation where nobody want to talk about how the media, will sway, judgment on a fighter like Devin Haney, make it seem like that he being money hungry. He outpricing himself and shit like that, even though Kambosos was going to fight Lomachenko the whole time anyway. He never really wanted that smoke to begin with, you know what I'm saying? You could say the biggest bag or whatsoever, but, Bob Arum don't really pay motherfuckers, bro. He really don't. Most I seen Bob Arum give a motherfucker was 1.2. He paid T.O. Lomachenko 1.2 million, you know what I mean? He gonna get more than 1.2 for fighting Devin Haney. I know that for sure. But, I like to talk about shit like that, you know what I mean? I like to talk about, the Emma Williams situation with Eddie Hearn. They worked itself out because Emma Williams back fighting on the zone. Shout out Emma Williams and Eddie Hearn. Shit like that. So that's really what Certainty about. So I go on at the most random times. But look, see, and that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying, Skinny. You need to be here later, Skinny, because David Benavidez and Charlo was never real. It's two different divisions. That was the throw off for Canelo. David Benavidez is the new throw off for Canelo. When anytime I want to fight Canelo, they throw David Benavidez at them now. But now we got Andrade and David Benavidez. So Andrade go fight David Benavidez, and so Canelo need to fight motherfucking Jamal Charlo. And let's get this shit motherfucking popping, right? Ain't this what everybody wanted? That's what I'm getting at. See, you making me spoil my shit now, Skinny Too Little. Ain't that what everybody wanted, right? This is what we wanted. Benavidez versus Andrade. Charlo versus Canelo, right? Let's get the motherfucking clapping. And winners fight the winners, right? Right? Best fight the best. Perfect situation. Let's get it. Everybody at 168. So why Canelo why you going up? Nah, my nigga, bring your ass back down here. Fuck you going. Bring your ass back down here. You finna fight Jamal Charlo. Benavidez finna fight Andrade. And we finna settle this shit once and for all. But that make too much sense, don't it? And then we get Charlo and we get motherfucking Andrade. Win, lose, or draw, no matter what. If they both win, we get a fight in a super fight. If they both lose, we get the fight because they still can make money and it's still a big fight. Let's get this motherfucking shit popping. Let's get this shit popping. Y'all don't like to hear that shit though, don't? That's the shit that don't like to hear. That's the shit that don't like to hear right there. He said Dave is a block for Canelo against Charlo, just like Dylan was a block for AJ. Yeah, Skinny. That's why I need y'all to follow through. Skinny just made me blow my whole synopsis and shit, but it's all good. I'm gonna tell y'all again later because I know it's only 17 people in here. So it's gonna be a lot of people. How many people came through here? I'm gonna say about 150. I'm gonna guesstimate about 150. So I'm gonna catch y'all on the back. 157. So too many people ain't said best fight the best, man. It all makes sense, right? Right? Y'all all at 168. Y'all all got beef, right? You know what I'm saying? David Benavidez is a killer, right? Canelo a killer, right? Charlo to us a killer, right? Andrade to us a killer, right? We all got killers in the room. We got a bullet fight. Let's fight. Let's make this shit happen. Let's get this shit rocking. We got a bullet fight. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stay on to about 8:15. Drew Titan come on at 8:30. I'm gonna stay on to about 8:30 because I'm gonna go get me a cigar because now y'all get me hyped. Because now I'm hyped. Because now y'all get me talking about my later live stream. Skinny 2 Liter that came here and turned me up and shit. Because he told me this shit. My only problem with Charlo, he didn't fight Boo Boo and Benavidez. Man, Benavidez was at 168. Charlo was at 160. He ain't fight Boo Boo. I get y'all that cool. We could beef about that. I got a reason why you say that's bullshit. Cool. We can fight about that all the time. We can get our black on black crime on. But that ain't the problem at hand right here. That ain't what I want to talk about. That's why I said I'm a Black Ghost. And he will have to use my boy Obaro page, our boy Obaro page, his boy Obaro page. You feel me? I'm Black and Ghost because Ghost want to come here and give me all sidetracked and shit. And then the problem at hand, first, him and Benavidez was never two different divisions, but it can happen now. Boo Boo and Andrade. I said Boo Boo and Andrade. Boo Boo and Jamal got a prior history. So, they got their reason whatsoever. But guess what, though? Now, it could happen. Andrade want that Benavidez smoke. Charlo want that Canelo smoke. Let's make that shit happen. Best fight the best. I might name it that, man. I'm shout out BFTV. I might name the fucking live stream that. Let's get it. Best fight the best. What's the problem? 175. Best fight the best. 175. Why? Best fight the best. Let's get it. What the problem is? Y'all used to watch Martin. What the problem is? What the problem is? What the problem is? Don't everybody get what we want? Don't everybody get what we want that way? Do we not get what we want that way? Let me write this shit down. Because that was good. I want to remember that for later. That was good right there. This is a good show. Who show is this? This is a good show. Who show is this? He's at Canelo, Charlo, Boo Boo, and David. Then move up. Fat Skinny, but you know me, I'm always looking at the cup half full. So right now, with everything that's on the line, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, bro. We can do it right now. We could do this right now. Now, Canelo is supposed to be in talks with Charlo already. Canelo's supposed to be in talks with Charlo already. Take your $50 million. Take the $50 million to fight Charlo. Benavidez and his team ran their mouth and said they want to fight Andrade. Andrade said, cool, let's go. So you fight Andrade. Canelo fight Charlo. And you know what? Some kind of way, let's put this motherfucker on the same motherfucking card because guess what? 2 other fighters are signed with PBC. 2 out of 3 fighters already have done business with PBC multiple times. Canelo used to be signed to PBC, and his last fight was business with PBC, and he opened to doing business with PBC. So 3 out of the 4 fighters involved are already motherfucking PBC friendly. So let's put these shit all on the same motherfucking card. And let's get this shit popping. And I'm going to leave y'all with that. Skinny Hardaway, Southern T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. And that's the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Look. Make sure y'all come into to my lady Southern T. Because she finna get good.